So in the previous lecture, we have covered the types of equilibrium, and then we have started with the quasi-static. We have discussed also process, cycle, the definition of cycle, process, etc. Right. So let us revise what all the things are covered in the previous lecture. So we will define thermal equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium. Yes, first. What is thermal equilibrium? And when you say system is in thermal equilibrium? Quick.
Temperature remains constant at any point of a system, and temperature does not change.
Okay. The system is said to be in thermal equilibrium when temperature remains constant. Okay, that is the thermal equilibrium. Next, mechanical equilibrium. Next definition is mechanical equilibrium. We'll define first.
A system is said to be in mechanical equilibrium when there is unbalanced force exists between system and surrounding.
There's a unbalanced force. There's no any unbalanced force exists between system and surrounding. Okay. Next, chemical equilibrium.
A system is said to be a chemical equilibrium when there is no change in chemical composition and no chemical reaction takes place in the system.
Very good. The system is said to be in chemical equilibrium when there is no change of chemical composition and there is no chemical reaction taking place in the system. So that is the chemical equilibrium. Then later we discussed process and cycle. So who will define process? Who will define process?
When system undergoes a change of state.
When system undergoes change of state. Okay, that is the process. Next we have defined cycle. What is cycle? Roll number 9. What is cycle? Roll number 7. Can you define cycle?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is cycle?
Number of processes in sequence bring back system to its original state, then system execute a cycle or cyclic process.
Correct. Number of processes in sequence bring back the system to its original state. Then the system execute a cycle or cyclic process. Okay, good. So we come up to this now. Again, then I think we have given the heading of quasi-static process. Okay. So have you drawn the graph and as well as this arrangement of piston and cylinder?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us discuss this quasi-static process. Okay. So what do you mean? What is the meaning of quasi-static? Quasi means what and static means what? There are two words. Static means what? Stationary, correct? And what is the meaning of quasi? Almost stationary. See, try to understand the meaning of the word quasi-static. So in the statistics, in the mechanics, you might have studied the term statistics and dynamics. So when we say static and dynamics, static means what? Stationary, and dynamic means what? In motion. So if you see the combined word quasi-static means what? Almost, not exact stationary, but it is almost stationary. Quasi-static process is, the meaning is it is almost stationary process, not exactly stationary, but it is almost stationary process. That is the quasi-static process. Okay. Now this quasi-static process, why it is required to study, that we will understand. You can get here one example we have taken here, arrangement of piston and cylinder where gas is filled. or working substances filled inside the cylinder. Okay, so if you see the figure A, there is a compression. There is a compression, and figure B indicates there is a fast compression. So figure A is indicating slow compression and figure B is indicating fast compression. But at present we are interested about the slow compression because you are using the word quasi-static. Meaning किती simple like concept कसा बघा. Quasi-static means what? Almost a stationary process.
Slide change झाली नाही.
Slide change झाली.
सेमच.
1 second. Now it is okay.
Yes.
Yes.
If you see the diagram, A diagram and B diagram, in the A diagram, the diagram is where the slow compression is taking place. You can call as a quasi-equilibrium state. Okay. And second diagram is indicating very fast compression. So compression is taking place. So as you fill this cylinder with some working substance, maybe gas, etc. Right. So in first diagram, compression is taking place. Okay, compression is taking place, but it is very slow, right? And second diagram, the compression is taking place very fast. Rapid compression is taking place. So such this is the case, then we can call it a non-quasi equilibrium process, right? So here firstly we will discuss quasi-equilibrium or the quasi-static process. Here, if I want to define the quasi-static process, the process is to be considered, or process is assumed to be very slow. Is assumed to be very slow. That is a quasi-static process. Have you seen the such process in the universe in our day-to-day life? एकदम slow movement. Are you getting? असं कुठलं आहे का? ते असं वाटतं की ते स्टेशनरी आहे, पण there's a movement. Some movement is there. Any example? जर आपण असं बघितलं तर असं वाटतं की हे स्टेशनरी आहे, पण ते एक्झॅक्ट स्टेशनरी नसतंय. देयर इज अ सम मूवमेंट. हॅव यू सीन सच अ प्रोसेस एनीवेअर?
सर करंट येऊ शकतो का?
हा,
करंट.
current. But if you see by your naked eyes, then actually it looks like stationary, but it is some motion. There's a movement. Such process you can call as a quasi-static process. Quasi-static चं meaning काय पहिला घ्या समजून, की ती प्रोसेस असं वाटतं की ती पूर्ण स्टेशनरी आहे, पण ते एक्झॅक्ट स्टेशनरी नाही. ती काही तर मुवमेंट आहे, स्लो मुवमेंट आहे त्या ठिकाणी. दॅट इज अ quasi-static process. असं तुम्ही एखादं कुठे एक्झाम्पल बघितलंय का? हॅव यू सीन द एक्झाम्पल समवेअर?
चार्जिंग मोबाईल.
हा,
मोबाईल चार्जिंग आपला.
पण तुम्हाला दिसतं का ते? नाही ना. It should be visible to your naked eyes.
Growing of nails.
Growing of
Nails.
हा, ओके. हा, अजून?
Growing plants.
Growing plants. Okay, good. Growing plants. It is a very slow. It is not drastically rising the whatever the process. Okay, it is not a rapid process. Slowly it is happening, but it is not stationary. So rising of a plant, you can say, no problem. In Marathi, there's a one animal we can call as a Gogol guy.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen?
Yes, sir. Snail.
Snail. It is snail. Yes. In English word is snail. Yes. So त्यामध्ये when it moves on the surface, how you feel? It is stationary or what? असं वाटतं की stationary आहे. But is it stationary? No. ते काय होतं, असं हळूहळू पुढे 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 जात असते की नाही, पण आपल्याला दिसताना असं वाटतं की ते एकदा एका जागेवरच आहे. It moves very slow. Okay, that is called as quasi-static process. So best example, if I ask what is a quasi-static process, if I want to give the best example, you can give the example of snail. moves on the ground or the moves on the surface.
सर वॉटर इन पाईप
Huh?
पाईप मधून जेव्हा पाणी वाहतं ते पाईपच्या बाहेरून दिसलं तर असं वाटतं एकाच ठिकाणी आहे.
Ah.
जेव्हा पाईपच्या एंडला बघितलं जातं तेव्हाच ते वाहिलेलं दिसतं.
Yes, correct. Such processes are known as quasi-static process. Mata he quasi-static process, it is required to study for every engineer, because if the process is slow, then we can understand something, we can conclude something. Okay, if you want to do the some experimentation, kai experimentation jar karay aseल, if you make the process to be very slow, then we can get some conclusions, we can get some observations, results, right? So you need to make the process very slow, then only it will be easy to make the analysis, to get some conclusions, to get some observations. Okay, so such a process, they will try to maintain always equilibrium condition. म्हणजे असं होणार नाही की अगदी स्लोली जाणार, त्यामुळे they will try to maintain always equilibrium condition. Okay, they will try to maintain the equilibrium condition when system start moving from point 1 to 2. बघा आता इथं example या ठिकाणी घेतलेलं आहे. There is a piston, suppose at the position 1. Okay, this is the position 1. When it will try to move towards left, means what? There is a slow compression. Okay, when it moves towards left side, the compression will takes place. So but this compression is taking place very slow. Okay, very slow. So whatever the state points are there, the system will go through the equilibrium states. प्रत्येक वेळेस काय होईल, ते equilibrium state मध्ये ते सिस्टम पास होत जाईल. ओके, एका स्टेट पॉइंट नंबर 1 पासून चालू झाला होता, ते पुढे चाललेलं आहे. So every time it will pass the system through the equilibrium states. Okay, so that is called as quasi-static process. Okay, if I want to define the quasi-static process, how I can define? A process, listen, a process proceeds. Okay, a process proceeds in a such a manner that system remains infinitesimally close to an equilibrium state, infinitesimally close to an equilibrium state at all the time. Such a process is known as quasi-static process. Such a process is known as quasi-static process. म्हणजे जर प्रोसेस स्लो चालली तर काय होईल, इक्विलिब्रियम कंडिशन्स मेंटेन होत जातील. ज्यावेळी सिस्टम एका स्टेट पासून दुसऱ्या स्टेट कडे जाईल. ओके, सपोज आपण एक इथं म्हणूया स्टेट पॉइंट 1, स्टेट पॉइंट 2. ओके, आय विल शो हियर फॉर युअर अंडरस्टँडिंग. Suppose state point number 1, state point number 2. I think some student have drawn like this also diagram. I will draw second diagram also, because we are habitual with this kind of diagram. State point 1, state point 2. So there is a compression. Right, when system starts moving from point 1, it moves to state point number 2. So there are intermediate state points, very close. Okay, system is reaching very close to the equilibrium points. हे जे काय points आहेत, those are the intermediate states. Okay, जी सिस्टम चालू झाले बघा, एका पॉइंट पासून दुसऱ्याकडे जाताना नंबर ऑफ स्टेट पॉइंट्स मधले. सो ऑल दीज स्टेट पॉइंट्स, सो इट विल ट्राय टू मेंटेन इक्विलिब्रियम फॉर all the states. Whatever the intermediate states are there, it will try to maintain the equilibrium state when it moves from 1 to 2. So such process is known as quasi-equilibrium process or quasi-static process. Okay, so I will repeat the definition. A process proceeds in such a manner that system remains infinitesimally close to an equilibrium states at all the time. At all the times. Such a process is known as quasi-static process. Such a process is known as quasi-static process. You can do an experiment. एक एक्सपेरिमेंट तुम्ही करा, पिस्टन अँड सिलेंडर अरेंजमेंट करा, त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही सपोज गॅस फिलअप केलेला आहे. सो वेन वी पुट द वेट्स, सपोज इनिशियली इफ आर पुटिंग 1 kg, you can keep on adding the weights 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg. Piston will move downward, compression will take place. It will be always, it will attain the equilibrium condition because number of intermediate state points are there. System is passing through the number of intermediate states and those states are in a equilibrium conditions. Okay, so like this, if the process is happening like this, then such process is called as quasi equilibrium process or quasi static process. Quasi static process. Have you understood what is quasi static process? Hello.
Yes, sir.
क्वाजिस्टॅटिक प्रोसेस म्हणजे लक्षात ठेवा की ती प्रोसेस एकदम स्लो घडते आणि ज्यावेळेस सिस्टम एका पॉइंट पासून दुसऱ्या पॉइंट कडे जात असताना ज्या मधल्या इंटरमिडिएट स्टेट्स असतात ते काय करतात, इक्विलिब्रियम कंडिशन्स अचीव करतात. म्हणून त्याला म्हटलं की क्वाझी इक्विलिब्रियम प्रोसेस. इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज क्वाझी इक्विलिब्रियम प्रोसेस. म्हणजे एकदम स्लो घडते, म्हणजे असं जर्क कुठं बसत नाहीये. इफ जर्क विल ऑकर ड्युरिंग द कॉम्प्रेशन और एक्सपेन्शन, then it will not be a quasi-static process or quasi-equilibrium process. Are you getting my point? जर असा प्रोसेस प्रोसीड होत असताना जर्क असा कुठं अडला तर ती आपण quasi-static प्रोसेस म्हणू शकत नाही किंवा quasi-equilibrium प्रोसेस म्हणू शकत नाही. ओके, तर असं युनिव्हर्स मध्ये तशी प्रोसेस आहे का एक्झॅक्टली? म्हणजे जर आपण प्रॅक्टिकली जर विचार केला, इफ यू सी द मेकॅनिकल कॉम्पोनंट्स, मेकॅनिकल मशिनरीज, डू यू फाइंड एनी प्रोसेस which is like a quasi-equilibrium process? प्रॅक्टिकली असं आहे का कुठं प्रोसेस? नो. सो व्हॉट एव्हर द मशिनरीज आर देअर, व्हॉट एव्हर द components are present, okay, so practically it is impossible. Practically it is impossible. But whenever you want to do the analysis, whenever we want to do the observations, you have to make the process very slow. ती प्रोसेस आपण स्लो करून घेतली पाहिजे. ती प्रोसेस ज्यावेळेस प्रोसीड होत असताना इक्विलिब्रियम कंडिशन्स अचीव होत गेले पाहिजे, तरच आपल्याला काहीतरी कन्क्लुजन्स काढता येतात किंवा ऑब्झर्वेशन्स मिळत असतात. ओके, सो दिस इज अबाउट दी quasi-static process. Okay, so here you can conclude some points like in quasi-static process all the states are in a equilibrium. All the states are in a equilibrium. Have you got the definition of quasi-static process? सर्वांना कळाली डेफिनेशन?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Write down. A process is said to be quasi-static. A process is said to be quasi-static. A process is said to be quasi-static when it proceeds in such a manner that the system remains infinitesimally infinitesimally close to an equilibrium state, at all the times. Full stop. याची तुम्ही डायग्राम काढेन सर्वांनी.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Next line. The infinite slowness, the infinite slowness, SLOWNESS, infinite slowness is the characteristic feature, infinite slowness is the characteristic feature of quasi-static process. Full stop. Let us consider Prathamesh Vyavare, mute your microphone. Prathamesh Vyavare, mute your microphone. Let us consider the frictionless piston. Let us consider the frictionless piston and cylinder. Let us consider the frictionless piston and cylinder. Let us consider the frictionless piston and cylinder, comma, the gas is filled in a cylinder. The gas is filled in a cylinder. The gas is filled in the cylinder. The gas is filled in a cylinder. The gas is filled in a cylinder, and the properties are measured. The properties are measured. The properties are measured at the beginning. At the beginning. At the beginning. That is state point 1. That is state point 1. As there is a compression, takes place, there is a compression takes place slowly, as piston moves towards left, as piston moves towards left, as piston moves towards left, piston moves towards left, till its end, still its end point, still its end point, still its end point. That is state point number 2. That is state point number 2. The properties are measured. The properties are measured at state point number 2. The properties are measured at state point 2. At state point 2. Full stop. Next line. This process happens very slow. This process happens very slow. As system passes through, as system passes through, as system passes through, as system passes through an equilibrium states, system passes through all equilibrium states, as system passes through all equilibrium states, full stop. Next line. In quasi-static process, all states are in equilibrium. In quasi-static process, all states are in a equilibrium. In quasi-static process, all states are in a equilibrium. All states are in a equilibrium. Okay. So this is the about the quasi-static process. I hope that if the question is explain quasi-static process, so you have to write the definition of quasi-static process, then this slow compression process diagram, that is the arrangement of piston cylinder, and this graph हा जर ग्राफ काढला तरी सुद्धा sufficient आहे. लक्षात आलं आन्सर काय लिहायचं? If question is explain quasi-static process, what answer you will write? Firstly, you will write definition, then this piston arrangement, piston and cylinder arrangement, then graph. Okay. Can you write this if the question is explain quasi-static process? लिहिता येईल का?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now next heading is non-quasi-static process. Give the heading non-quasi-static process. आता ही quasi-static process आहे. Okay. आता non-quasi-static process. You give the heading as non-quasi-static process. Non-quasi-static process. It is also called as
Slide नाही बघितली.
on same slide you are going to discuss the non-quasi-static process. See, diagram B is indicating non-quasi-static process. Diagram B is indicating non-quasi-static process. Okay, that is why I'm keeping the same slide here. You put the heading non-quasi-static process. Okay, then draw this diagram, B diagram. Draw the B diagram. Diagram number 2 काढते, very fast compression process. Okay, draw second diagram as well as this graph. 1 to 2 compression, it is dotted lines. It is dash dash. Over. Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Boy side, have you completed?
Yes, sir.
ओके. आता बघा नॉन कॉजिस्टॅटिक प्रोसेस, त्याच्या शब्दाचं मिनिंग या ठिकाणी दडलेलं लक्षात ठेवा. कॉजिस्टॅटिक म्हटलं का ऑलमोस्ट स्टेशनरी बट नॉट एक्झॅक्ट स्टेशनरी. आता त्याच्या उलट आहे. नॉन कॉजिस्टॅटिक मीन्स व्हॉट? इज इट स्लो और फास्ट?
Fast.
Fast. So non-cogestatic means what? It is a fast process. So whatever the process is taking place, it is very fast, rapid process. Okay, such process is known as non-cogestatic process. So practically, if you see that at many application, whatever the process is taking place, it is very fast and rapid. Okay, so almost all the process existing in the universe are non-cogestatic process. But as an engineer, if you want to do some analysis study, then we have to make it the process to be a cogestatic process. Then only it is possible to conclude something. It is possible to get some observations, okay, or to predict something. So that is possible when you make the process very slow, cogestatic, that it is possible. But practically it is not possible. So non-cogestatic process means what? The process is happening very fast and rapid. Such process is known as non-cogestatic process. In the non-cogestatic process, you may find one change. As it is rapid means what? Only end states will be in equilibrium. Only end states will be in equilibrium. So whatever the intermediate states may not be in equilibrium. Am I right? असं होईल का नाही होणार? फक्त एंड स्टेट्स कसे राहणार आहेत? इक्विलिब्रियम राहतील. फक्त मधले जे स्टेट्स असतात मध्ये आधी जर्क होणे शक्यता असते. सो इक्विलिब्रियम कंडिशन कॅनॉट बी मेंटेन. सो यू कॅन कन्क्लूड हियर only end states in case of non-cogestatic process are in equilibrium, but intermediate states are in a non-equilibrium condition. That is the basic difference between cogestatic process and non-cogestatic process. I hope you are clear with this basic difference between cogestatic process and non-cogestatic. Cogestatic process is very slow. Non-cogestatic process is rapid. In cogestatic, all the states, intermediate states, end states are in equilibrium. But in case of non-cogestatic process, only end states are in a equilibrium. Intermediate states may not be in a equilibrium. Okay, so this is the basic difference between cogestatic and non-cogestatic process. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, write about this non-cogestatic process. The process is said to be non-cogestatic the process is said to be non-cogestatic comma when it proceeds fast or rapidly, when it proceeds fast or rapidly, when it proceeds fast or rapidly, full stop. In non-cogestatic process, only end states are in equilibrium. Only end states are in a equilibrium. ओके, नोट लिहा, नोट, नोट, NOT, note. Practically all the processes are non-causastatic processes. Practically all the processes are non-causastatic. Practically all the processes are non-causastatic. Have you understood the difference? Causastatic, non-causastatic. सर्वांना फरक कळाला का? Okay. आता काही स्टुडंट्स म्हणतील की जर तुम्ही तर कॉम्प्रेशन प्रोसेस कन्सिडर केले पिस्टन साठी, सम स्टुडंट मे कन्सिडर एक्सपान्शन प्रोसेस. बघा आता मी काय म्हणतोय, ज्यावेळेस तुम्हाला कॉजिस्टॅटिक प्रोसेस एक्सप्लेन करायचे आहे त्यावेळेस तुम्ही, किंवा नॉन कॉजिस्टॅटिक प्रोसेस एक्सप्लेन करायचे त्यावेळेस कॉम्प्रेशन जे तुम्ही कॅरी आउट करताय इट इज व्हेरी स्लो. ओके, and accordingly you are explaining, now I have explained by considering the compression process. Some student may explain by considering the expansion process, आता expansion process कशी explain करणार तुम्ही, की तुम्ही काढताना काय करणार, पिस्टन असा वर्टिकल काढणार. You just see, you will draw piston vertical, piston and cylinder. Will consider piston and cylinder vertical. Okay, getting. आता मी तुम्हाला जे माझ्या नोट्स दिलेत त्या नोट्स मध्ये मी काय केलं, एक्सपान्शन प्रोसेस कन्सिडर करून एक्सप्लेन केले. काही फरक पडत नाही. इन्स्टेड ऑफ युजिंग द वर्ड कॉम्प्रेशन आय एम युजिंग द वर्ड एक्सपान्शन. ओके, आता आपण कॉम्प्रेशन प्रोसेस कन्सिडर करून एक्सप्लेन केलं, पण काही जण वाटलं की सर आय वॉन्ट टू एक्सप्लेन by considering the expansion process consider करून मला हे कॉजिस्टॅटिक प्रोसेस एक्सप्लेन करायचे आहे. नो प्रॉब्लेम, दोन्ही पण बरोबर आहे. बघा फक्त काय होईल, जिथे कॉम्प्रेशन आहे तिथे काय होणार आहे, एक्सपान्शन. आता इथे एक्सपान्शन कसं होणार आहे बघा, जर हा पिस्टन असा वर्टिकल असेल त्याच्यामध्ये गॅस फिलअप तुम्ही केलेला आहे आणि इथं काय करणार, फक्त वेट ऍक्ट करणार. बरोबर आहे, इथं आपण वेट ऍक्ट करणार. बरोबर, सपोज 5 kg 6 kg weight you have put on this piston. Okay, now you want to carry out the expansion process. तर काय करायला गेलो, त्या पिस्टन वर तुम्ही 6 kg 1 kg असे 6 वेट्स याच्यावरती ठेवलेले आहेत. and now you want to go for the expansion process. काय करणार मग, how will do, how will carry out expansion, कोण सांगेल. एक kg वेट काय करणार तुम्ही, रिमूव्ह करत जाणार. बरोबर आहे, मग एक रिमूव्ह केलं काय होईल, पिस्टन स्लो काय होईल, वरती जाईल. बरोबर, piston will move upward and that is what the expansion process. In expansion means what, volume get increases, right? So this process is happening very slow, that is called as quasi-static process. Okay, हा जो हॉरिझॉन्टल पिस्टन काढला त्याच्यावर काय होईल, व्हर्टिकली कन्सिडर करून आपण पिस्टन आणि सिलेंडर अरेंजमेंट दाखवणार आणि त्या केस मध्ये स्टेप बाय स्टेप आपण वेट रिमूव्ह करणार आणि द प्रोसेस विल बिकम व्हेरी स्लो. दॅट इज अ स्लो एक्सपान्शन प्रोसेस, दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज स्लो एक्सपान्शन प्रोसेस. एवढाच फक्त जे बदल तुम्हाला त्या राईटअप मध्ये येईल, बाकीचं कन्सेप्च्युअली ऍज इट इज आहे, काही बदल केले नाही. ओके, आता मी जे एक्सप्लेन केलं ते कॉम्प्रेशन तुम्ही राईटअप करून घेतलेलं आहे. जर याला एखाद्याला वाटलं की मला एक्सपान्शन प्रोसेस न एक्सप्लेन करायचे कॉजिस्टॅटिक प्रोसेस, नो प्रॉब्लेम, दोन्ही पण बरोबर आहे. ओके, तर मी माझ्या नोट्स मध्ये जे दिलेलं आहे त्या नोट्स मध्ये एक्सपान्शन प्रोसेस कन्सिडर करून ते एक्सप्लेन केलेलं आहे. यू कॅन आयदर एक्सप्लेन एक्सपान्शन प्रोसेस और कॉम्प्रेशन प्रोसेस, दोन्ही पैकी एक एक्सप्लेन केलं तरी चालेल. ओके, ठीक है. So if the question in the paper, question paper explain quasi-static and non-quasi-static process, will it be possible to write? लिहिता है सर्वांना?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so one homework I will give today. Write down question. Give the difference between quasi-static and non-quasi-static process. Give the difference between quasi-static and non-quasi-static process. Give the difference between quasi-static and non-quasi-static process. आता तुम्हाला डिफरन्स लिहायचं म्हणतं माहित आहे. You are going to make the columns. Correct? डिफरन्स कसा लिहायचा माहित आहे सर्वांना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
पहिल्या कॉलम मध्ये लिहिणार क्वाजिस्टॅटिक प्रोसेस, दुसऱ्या कॉलम मध्ये नॉन क्वाजिस्टॅटिक. मग त्याच्यानुसार तुम्ही काय करणार पॉइंट्स वाइज ते डिफरन्सेस लिहिणार. ओके, सो दिस इज द होमवर्क दॅट यू कॅन डू इट टुडे अँड यू कॅन शेअर ऑन माय व्हॉट्सअप. ठीक आहे. Next, we will move to the next point, that is the laws of thermodynamics. Give the heading, laws of thermodynamics. Laws of thermodynamics. Okay, just part of curiosity that I want to show here. If there's an expansion process, how the weight is removed step by step. Okay, असं स्टेप बाय स्टेप वेट रिमूव्ह करायचं. ज्यावेळेस पिस्टन इथं जाईल एंडला, त्यावेळेस ती एक्सपान्शन प्रोसेस कंप्लीट झाली असेल, त्यावेळेस यू कॅन से व्हॉट आर द इंटरमिडिएट स्टेट्स विल बी इन अ इक्विलिब्रियम कंडिशन. त्यामुळे दाखवलं ग्राफ 1 to 2. सो दीज आर द इंटरमिडिएट स्टेट्स. दिसते सर्वांना? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you see this? Expansion process. बघा, ज्यांना आन्सर एक्सपान्शन प्रोसेस न लिहायचं आहे त्यांनी हे डायग्राम आणि हे डायग्राम काढणं गरजेचं आहे. ओके, तर मी माझ्या नोट्स मध्ये दिलेले आहे, एक्सपान्शन प्रोसेस मध्ये एक्सप्लेन केलेलं आहे. यू कॅन एक्सप्लेन आयदर एक्सपान्शन और कॉम्प्रेशन, नो प्रॉब्लेम. Now put the heading, laws of thermodynamics. Laws of thermodynamics. In that first law we'll discuss, that is zeroth law of thermodynamics. Put the heading as zeroth law of thermodynamics. The screen is visible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Zeroth law of thermodynamics. Put the heading. Now please pay attention. So this zeroth law of thermodynamics, we have to see the statement of the zeroth law, right? So here the bodies are considered, okay, iron, copper. Okay, so here when we consider bodies, when we consider two bodies, okay, having different temperature, and those two bodies if you bring together, okay, so when they will bring together, when you will bring together, what will happen? They will maintain the equal temperature. That is called as thermal equilibrium. When two bodies are in thermal equilibrium with the third body, because third body also we are going to bring together, so they will maintain the thermal equilibrium. So statement will be, if two bodies are in a thermal equilibrium with the third body.
Sir,
Hello? Hello? Any doubt? कुणाला काय शंका आहे, अडचण आहे का? हॅलो, माझा आवाज येतो सर्वांना क्लिअर?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, if you consider the bodies, initially if you consider the two bodies having different temperature, and when you bring together they will maintain the equal temperature, that is the thermal equilibrium. Again you will consider one more body, that is the third body, so having different temperature. So when all these bodies, if you take it close together, so they will maintain the equal temperature, that is called as thermal equilibrium. Okay, So finally all these three bodies will be in a thermal equilibrium with each other, right? So here you can see the example, iron, copper. So now iron and copper having maintained the equal temperature 60 degrees 60 degree. So this is the this indicates equal temperature, that is in a thermal equilibrium. So very simple statement of the Zeroth law. Zeroth law is tells about the equality of temperature and thermal equilibrium. Zeroth law tells about the equality of temperature and thermal equilibrium among the bodies. Okay, so write statement. Write on statement. It states that if the two bodies or system, if two bodies or system are in thermal equilibrium with third body or a system then they are in thermal equilibrium. Then they are in thermal equilibrium with each other. Okay, if you want to draw the simple diagram, you can draw this. So for understanding of this thermal equilibrium or the Zeroth law, I'm drawing this simple diagram by showing the circles. You can show this also. हे काढले तरी चालेल. A, B, and C have equal temperature. I'm putting equal sign. Okay. Diagram काढली circular.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Explanation, madam. Explanation. If body A and B are in thermal equilibrium with the third body C, comma, then A, B and C are in thermal equilibrium with each other. A, B and C are in thermal equilibrium with each other. A, B and C are thermal equilibrium with each other. Next line. Zeroth law is used for measurement of a temperature. Zeroth law is used for measurement of a temperature. Zeroth law is used for measurement of a temperature. तुम्हाला हे आयर्न कॉपरचे डायग्राम जर काढू शकता, नसेल तर सो वॉट एव्हर द ए बी सी इट इज सफिशियंट. एवढं जरी ड्रॉ केलं तरी सफिशियंट आहे. ठीक आहे. Shall we stop for the today?
हॅलो
Yes, Pawar sir.
रोल नंबर 1 to 22 यांनी मी लिंक टाकतोय त्याच्यावर जॉईन व्हा